Welcome back to my channel. Take 3 on the voiceover. Okay, there is a major mistake in this set. If you spot it and comment below, I will award you brownie points. I'm leaving it there. So, first photo you saw was Shana. That was her last set. She came back today, 2 weeks later. Her nails all beautifully on. She didn't I got distracted then. I got a message. She didn't chew them off. If you remember, she chewed her last set of acrylics off. She hasn't this time. She had a little nibble on her thumb. She was very good. So she's having a brand new redesign today, and she came back with a Tracy Lou photo. So we decided to recreate that, and instead of using black magic, we are going to use Amor, French grey, which is a beautiful dark grey, and silver rainbow from Tracy Lou's glitter collection. And that's what we're doing. I have left this whole video in real time so that you can see the speed I'm working at, and as you can see, I have dehydrated and I have done my clear base. I left this wide open just so that you can see, because how many close-ups of a clear base you need, really. So we did cut these down just because Shana's had them long previously, and she has them a little bit too long. Don't forget, there's that massive mistake. Okay, so I will, if I get a message from Shana in the next week to tell me that her nails are lifting, I won't be surprised. Okay, so send me a comment. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll tell you on the next video if I remember. Anyway, so doing the Amor first. I am not capping the Amor nails that do not have glitter on. So she's got 3 with glitter, 3 nails with Amor on. This one, the pinky, has got glitter, so that will be capped because of the glitter. But the pointer finger, or the index finger, and the thumb will not be capped. They are just plain Amor nails. So doing it this way means that I keep that beautiful pink free of any dark colour. It also means that I can get those pink ones done, get the French grey and get the glitter on, and then I can move my glitter and everything out of the way. Just stops me knocking stuff over, basically. I will say, if when you are using coloured acrylic, so when you put your brush into your monomer, you are meant to burp your brush on the bottom of the monomer and then take the excess off one side. If you are using a coloured acrylic and you wipe your brush and then you burp your brush in the bottom of the monomer pot, you will end up with colour in your monomer. It will stain your monomer. So the best way to avoid that is to not burp your brush the first time you dip it in after you've wiped it. You know, just dip it in a bit and then wipe it again and then go and do it. And that way you get rid of the colour off your brush and you don't contaminate your monomer. The best tip of all, of course, is to only pour enough monomer for the job that you're doing, and you do get to know how much you're going to use, because you don't want to be reusing monomer at all. I am quite thrifty, so if I have leftover monomer, I have a little 50ml bottle, and I pour that monomer into that little 50ml bottle and I use it for practicing with, because as long as it's not contaminated, just because I don't want to waste it. But I never use the monomer on another person. Never. I pour enough for the job that I need. I'd rather pour too little and have to add a little bit more in than to pour too much and waste it. So that's my tip. I'm not saying it's right, but I use it for practicing, especially because I do quite a bit of 3D practice and stuff. So I use it for that, just so I don't throw it away. Anyway, just chatting ominously. If you are a new subscriber, thank you very much. The numbers are going up nicely. I'm not sure how quickly people's YouTube channels should grow, but you know, I'm pleased with it, so that's good. If you like the content of this video, please do give me a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions or requests for stuff you want to see, put in the comments. And don't forget to put in the comments if you spot that massive mistake that I've made. Okay, don't forget. Yeah, let me know what you want to see. I will say today I've done 4 sets today. So I did a lovely infill and gel polish this morning. I then had Shana in for her redesign. I then did my other cousin Tasha a full set of soft gel overlays. I don't do gel a lot, or hardly ever. I've probably done like 30 sets in the whole 2 years. Most of my clients have acrylics, but Tasha's got beautiful natural nails. So what we did was we built her some short sculpted ones to make her nails, her shorter nails, a bit longer, and then just did overlays on the others and did a lovely gel polish. I really enjoyed it, doing something different. And then last of all, I had a lovely client in who had a soak off and redo. I have videoed the application of the new set, but I didn't do prep and everything because we've done that before. So yeah, busy day today, back to back today. It's a bit later finishing and wanted to get this video up. I've left this video in real time just because it is only design. I haven't left any finish filing in or anything like that, because there's only so many times I can show that. But you know, let me know. It also, because the shorter videos are quicker to upload, they can take a while. So when I'm finished with each nail, I'm checking it from all angles just to make sure the shape's there. So there you go, look, moving my stuff out of the way. So the pink's been put to one side because I don't need it anymore for this hand. Changing my tissue. If you use your tissue too much, the same piece, all you're going to be doing is wiping your brush onto dirty monomer and you're just going to reinfect it again. So, you know, change it out. I tend to do this more when I change to a dark colour. So think about what colours you're using, what order, and minimise where the glitter can get to. So we're going in with the French grey. I will say it's difficult when I'm doing families now. So like Shana and Tasha were going through all my glitters and stuff. They were going through everything and saying, I want this, I want that. You know, that's what you do. But they did, to be fair, they did buy me Starbucks. So it's always a winner. So my first bead of French grey, I'm putting lower down because I'm going to be putting that silver rainbow glitter at the top. So at the top, I just want a thin layer just in case there's any gaps. Silver rainbow is a multi-cut glitter, but just in case we get spaces, I like to have that little bit of colour. But I wanted all the colour at the bottom. Just getting that bit of acrylic off her finger there. Pretty sure she didn't need French grey on her skin. So a small watery bead at the top there, just to give me that background colour. I don't want any bulk. So that first bead of glitter that I pick up a tiny tiny bead of clear acrylic, and I'm talking tiny. You only need a small amount. It's literally there just to help that glitter set onto that nail. So when I stop faffing around with this bloody French grey, I do faff. It doesn't look very tidy at the minute either. I promise you it looked okay at the end. Just turning my brightness up on my phone because that video looks so dark. Right, so the first bead goes on, give it a little wiggle, and I just push it around. And what I'm trying to do is to get those smaller tiny bits around the cuticle and on those edges, because once I've got that neat, I can then pick up the bigger pieces to put over the rest of it. You give it a wiggle. You can see the colours in that glitter. It's just stunning. Look at that. Silver Rainbow. The two key glitters for me from Tracy Lou's collection are Silver Rainbow and Champagne Gold. But I do need to go on and get some nice colours for Christmas. But that won't be till next week now. On this middle finger, it is just a full finger of French grey. So again, that first bead right on the cuticle, and I'm getting the point of that brush and I'm tap, 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 swipe, tap, 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 swipe, just like that. Just like you would with the gel polish. Although I have to say my acrylic application, coloured acrylic application, is neater than my gel polish. You know, we all have our thing that we're good at, and gel polish just isn't one of mine. I'm getting better, but I don't do enough of it. That's the problem. Same with hard gel. Now, if you want to see a hard gel video, you might have a long wait because I don't do a lot of it. So just bleed in the back of that bead, just so it's not, I don't want it flooding everywhere. But I'm working quite thin. Beautiful colour, French grey. Really, really nice. I do like a grey. I've done a lot of grey recently. And just making sure it's nice and tidy, making sure I've got full coverage. Now the good thing about this angle is you can see how much I'm angling this finger down. So going in with capping, we're going to cap the grey first. So bead of wet, you can see I'm not touching the main body of that now. I'm literally pointing the finger down, letting gravity pull it down the nail. So come in and wet that glitter. We want it nice and shiny. Nice wet bead. So you want to be working a little bit wetter when you're capping. I find it works a lot easier because then I can concentrate just on that cuticle and those side walls, and the rest will do its own thing, and you're done. You know, it's that quick. So just check in from every angle. My poor clients, I'm proper twisting her finger, look. She needs jointed fingers. Anyway, we're running out of time, so don't forget, comment below what was the big mistake, what was the massive huge mistake. I will message Shana, but she'll probably see this because she is subscribed, and I've left you a little video and a photo at the end. Please do let me know what you think, what you like, what you don't like. Still waiting for that first nasty person to comment something. Can't wait, looking forward to it. So I will see you all soon, and have a fabulous evening, everyone. Bye bye.